Good evening and welcome to Create With Me Paper Pumpkin. Tonight we're going to be looking at the July Paper Pumpkin Kit, which is called Picnic Paradise. So of course we're going to have checkered themes in there. There'll be, you know, the red and white checkered like your normal, oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of it. Tablecloth. There we go. So for a tablecloth. So hi Roz, hi Deb, hi Nancy, hi Karen. So anyways, welcome to all of you. So here is our, let's see if I got that in screen. Here's the Paper Pumpkin Kit for this month. Super cute. It makes a box and it makes some cards. Hi Tammy. Yay Roz, you caught me live. Very nice. So alright, so it makes some cute little picnic baskets and then these little 3x3 cards. So you guys know I'm not really big into 3x3 cards, but I'm going to show you how they're made, and then I have a few alternatives to show you. A full-size card that I made for them. Hi Kathy, thanks for sharing. And what I'll be doing later on in the video is I will pick a winner to get a full Paper Pumpkin Kit, of course. And then I'm also going to be sending the picnic basket and the 3 coordinating cards to somebody. So I'll actually be picking 2 winners tonight, so that'll be exciting. So hi Linda. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get started. Let me put this down here. Alright, so we have, we've got some new colors featured in this kit. So you've got, of course, the Blueberry Bushel. This is the Poppy Parade, and we've got Granny Apple Green here. So the ink color was actually Soft Suede, and I know there was some confusion for some people because, hi Jean, there was some confusion because one of the teasers for this kit made it sound like we were going to get the Blueberry Bushel ink spot, but we didn't. It was Soft Suede. So keep that in mind. The Blueberry Bushel is just one of the featured colors here in the kit. So I'm going to set that aside. I don't use these little ink spots when I'm doing these videos. I save them for giveaways, so I'll be using my regular size ink pad. We're going to start with, I'm going to show you here the picnic basket. And I have to confess, I made one of these ahead of time because I thought, oh my gosh, it's going to take me forever to figure out how to do this live on video. So this month around, it's not entirely from scratch like I normally do. Alright, so I've got lots of little pieces here. So this kit comes with some little brads. So these little tiny brads here. I've only got 3 left because I made a bunch of alternatives earlier using these. Alright, so our picnic basket already comes pre-scored, and I don't know if you can tell on there, if I kind of show it, it has like a picnic basket weave on here, which is really cool. And by the way, I should preface, if you did not receive this kit, I do have some extras available, so just let me know if you're looking for them. So we have our handle, which is also embossed, and then we have 2 sets of sticker sheets, and one shows you the long brim and one is the short. So obviously we're going to take a long one here, and I'm going to pop out these holes. Now this here on my finger is actually a sticker, so I'm going to put, there we go. Alright. And we're just going to stick the brad through here. And I just want you to be able to see how this comes together in case you haven't done your kit yet. It's a really cute picnic basket. But I thought the directions seemed a little confusing to me. So, alright, so we put the handle behind the sticker and I stuck the brad through it. Now we're just going to stick it on the long side of the picnic basket and stick it down. Alright, and when we fold up the picnic basket and we meet the corners, there's actually, let me see if I can show you this here, there's actually a score line right here. And that's what's going to fold around the corner onto the other side of your picnic basket to hold it together. Alright, so you'll see here, I have half of it now stuck with this one sticker. Oop, let me get that out of the way. So that is holding the two sides of the picnic basket. Well, I guess three sides here. And it folds around, and you can see where it kind of ends right there. All right. And it actually tells you on here where it says basket base, so you know what you're dealing with. Kind of handy, huh? All right. So if we take the other one and I'm going to take my handle. All right, so with our basket, once again, we're just going to come back. Oh, let me pull out these little holes. All right. So we're going to stick the sticker over the top of the handle. Maybe, if you don't get it so stuck to your finger like I do. Alright, and we put the brad through, and then on the other side, we're just going to separate those. And then we're going to do the same thing here. We're just going to line it up on the long side of the card, or the long side of the basket, I should say. I'm so glad this is a sticker. You could, of course, if it wasn't a sticker, use like tear and tape if you needed to. If you were just using strips of paper and wanted to recreate this for yourself. And there we have, just like that, a cute little picnic basket. Nice and simple. So really easy to put together. Hi, Meredith. And you have a cute basket. Now you'll see on the sides, there's actually a gap here with some words. So I noticed that they provide what they call the short brim sticker. Alright, so we're going to pull one of those off. And all we do here on this short side is we're going to line that up. So if I can get that lined up. And we just stick it over the top. And what that does is it covers up the seams. Okay? So we'll stick one on the other side. And then that gives us our picnic basket, totally complete. So there we have our basket. All right, so let me get here. Now there are 3 different colors of this checkered tissue paper in the kit. There is blue, green, and red, and I just picked red to do for tonight. So I'm just gonna stick it in here, and we'll see if I can just kind of crinkle it down in here. And we'll fold it over. And of course, you know, if you're going on a picnic, this could get pulled out and used as your tablecloth. So there we have our little picnic basket. Now you can put all sorts of treats in these if you were making them as like little thank you gifts. They'd be great for teacher gifts with school coming up pretty soon. Very cute little baskets. There's the supplies to make 4 of these in the kit. So let me set that aside and I will show you the cards that come with it. Roz, I agree. They are so cute. Alright, so we have some green leaves and we got lots of tags, which you'll see I've already stamped a few of these. Now what's really cool in this set is we actually have a bunch of large die cuts. So these here are blueberries, which we're just going to pull out the little spots on the top. Oops, didn't quite get that cleanly through. So they become little blueberries. And then you'll see when I show you the other sample cards, we're also going to have strawberries and apples. Super cute large die cuts. And then we have these plaid vellum pieces that are actually, if I bring it up here, I think you can tell they're scalloped on 2 sides. So kind of like a little tablecloth, I suppose. We have crumb cake bases. And so what I'm going to do is put together one of these cards. Alright, so I've already started here, just for the sake of not keeping you guys for hours. I did a little bit of stamping ahead of time. So what I've taken, you know what, speaking of stamping, I should show you the stamps that came with this. So we have, it's a to from stamp, and then it says enjoy, thinking of you, for you, thank you, and then we have some various little lines, and you're going to see me use some of these on the cards. So the first one is just a dotted line. Yeah, Meredith, I don't blame you for wanting the refill kit. This is a super cute one. And I'm going to try to stamp this without getting ink all over my table, because I forgot to grab a scrap piece of paper. Alright. So here we go. There we go. And not too bad. Oops. So there we have our checkered little box. And what fits perfectly inside of there is the little sheets of vellum. So let me get some adhesive here. We're just going to put a little bit of tape here in the middle. And I put the scallops to the side just because I liked the way that it looked. So there we got that. And then I'm going to put the blueberries. I'm going to put our blueberries on here. And I'm also going to put some of these green leaves. Okay? So we're going to kind of see how we want these. And we'll put a little bit of tape. Now, if you're new to Paper Pumpkin actually comes with everything you need to create these cards. You don't even need adhesive like I'm using, because it comes with it. So this particular kit came with glue dots and dimensionals. Alright, we're going to pull a couple of these green leaves, and they are stickers, which is super handy. So I'm going to try to slip one of these under here. So you got a little green leaf there. And then I think I'll put the other one, sorry my hands are kind of in the way, but I'm just going to slip this underneath there. Alright, so there we have two little leaves on our blueberry card. Isn't that cute? Okay, now I've already stamped the thank you, but I need to stamp one more lined banner. So this is another stamp that came with the kit. It's just a bunch of straight lines. So I'm still using soft suede since that's the ink color that came in the kit. And I'm going to stamp that on here. And I decided that I like this banner a little bit shorter. So I'm going to cut off a little bit of the edge to just make it a wee bit shorter. So there you'll see we have a lined banner. And we have our thank you. Oh, so I can get that off the table. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back here. And our little banner. And then I need some dimensionals. So, oh, sometimes when you pull the dimensionals off, the paper backing comes with it. So then you have paper backing on both sides. Alright, these are like extra sticky dimensionals. Oh, I'm glad you guys think these are cute. I really do like them. I'm not much for the 3x3 cards, but the pieces within this kit I think are just super cute. Alright, and so there we have our first little card. So cute. And then the envelopes that come with it are actually already coordinated to go with it. So it already has the blueberries and the crumb cake right there on it. And the inside of the envelopes is the blue checkered pattern. So very fun that those coordinate so well together. So the other two, I mentioned to you that there were strawberries. So here is the strawberry card. Of course, you have your coordinating envelope. And you can see again, there's actually two sizes of strawberry die cuts. And you'll see some of those on my alternative cards. And on this one, we used two of the striped banners. Now these banners that the words are cut out of, I will tell you there are 3 different kinds within the kit. So you have lots of little banners for your sentiments. And then the third one is an apple. So again, this would make a great teacher gift as we're thinking about going back to school, because crazy as it sounds, summer's almost over. So here's the apple with thinking of you. You could also do, you know, thank you or whatever you want to say to a teacher that you might be giving this to, because you know apples are stereotypical teacher gift. And this one has green on the inside. So I think I don't know if I showed, the strawberry has the red, and then this apple one has a green on the inside. Alright, so let me just fold these down, because I'm going to show you here, once I put all three of these together, what I'm going to do... Oh, Roz, that's a great idea. She's suggesting that you put, I am very happy to be in your class. That would be very cute. And then you could put a gift in here, and you can put the three little cards. So you could make this into a really cute set for cards. You could do, I saw somebody suggested a gift card. Yeah, you could absolutely put a gift card in there. Kim, I'm the same way. I make regular cards from this set, and I'll be showing those in just a second. But this would be if you were making the kit as the instructions tell you. Okay? So I always like to show that, and towards the end of this video, I will pick a winner to send this to, and then of course I'm going to do a second one for, you guys know I always give away a kit on my videos, so that will be coming as well. So, alright, just making sure I didn't miss anybody's comments. So what I'm going to do now is show you some of the alternatives that I created using those same supplies that you just saw. Alright, so let me just move a few things to the side. Oh wait, you know what? I forgot a step on here. Kind of important when we're talking about doing gifts for people. There's actually these cute little tags, and they have 3 different banners at the bottom. Of course, you've got green, blue, and red. So I picked red since I used the red and white checkered. And I stamped the to from on there. And then you can put it around the handle, and I'm going to attempt to tie this backwards. We'll see how this works. You know, I'm not much into string. Actually, all of the cards called for string too, and of course I just skipped that step for this video. And for every alternative that I have, because I just don't use string very much. So, hi Diana, hi Deborah. Alright, so we're going to cut that off, because I got a little too much here. And so there we have, there we go. Now we have a to from tag on there as well. Oh, I love all the thumbs up. I'm so glad you guys like these, because I think they are adorable. Kim, that's a great idea. You could put the hard little strawberry candies in here. You could put chocolates. I mean, there is all sorts of things you could put in here. You'd, of course, not want to pick it up by the handle. If you put anything too heavy, they're not super sturdy in terms of that. So, let's move on. Let me move some of this aside so I don't get ink on my stuff. So we're just going to set that over here, and let me show you some full-size cards that I used with the same supplies. Now these all have added cardstock, and that's all I've added is just cardstock. So it doesn't require a lot of extra supplies, but it just means cutting up what's in the kit and making regular cards. So for this first one, oh goodness, hold on, my alternatives are falling all over the place here. Let me just put those over there. Alright, so what I did was I just cut up the basket, and I thought I would just make a fruit basket. So, and then of course putting in, this is crumb cake, and then the blueberry bliss in the background. Hi Lee. And then we have another one with these strawberries in the background. And these you would not have seen in what I just showed you. So let me show you real quick what I did here. So I took a white card. Now these are strawberries. I'm actually going to show you with the apple because that's the one I had sitting here. So I took the negative image once the die cuts were all taken out. This is Poppy Parade. And I just took, let me set this here so you can see it. I just took a little dauber and I just sponged, oh goodness, sponged the ink all over the place and made a mess. You could use washi tape to hold this in place, but obviously for the sake of this video, I was just going to kind of quickly show you how this would work. So you could do this with obviously the apple, the strawberries, and the blueberries. This would also give you the option to make different color apples, since not all apples are red. And it just means that you can make even more cards out of it. Alright, so then we're going to, real quick here, I'm going to take some of the Granny Apple Green because it's sitting nearby. Probably would be better to have a brown stem, but that's okay. And so there you've got an apple. Okay, so I did the same thing with the strawberries, and that's how I got the background of this alternative card. So that's what you're seeing right here, is just using those. Let me close my ink here real quick. So I took the negative image of the strawberries and put it in the background here, and then added some of the other elements from the kit. So this strawberry here, this is the front of an envelope, and this is just the tissue paper. So that's where all those pieces came from. Hi Cindy, hi Barbara. So here's another one with the basket. Now this time I did the lines here on the side and made a fruit basket, and I used the red here to create like a liner for the basket, and just putting all the different kinds of fruit on here. Now you're going to notice I did a lot of thinking of you cards for my alternatives, and that was just because I gravitated to that stamp. I really like it. All right. So on this one I took some Granny Apple Green cardstock, and then put in the tissue paper with the front of an envelope and some of those apples. And I just thought that made for a really cute look. So thank you, Vicki. I really liked putting the baskets, making the baskets on the cards. I thought that was really fun. All right, let me set these aside. So here, again, I used the line stamp with the thank you in the middle. You'll see there's two different sizes of strawberries. One of them I popped up using mini dimensionals, and then the other two are just flat. And then again, the tissue paper. So this one took a lot of the leaves and the die cuts, but it makes for a really cute little picnic card. On this one, I was really highlighting that Poppy Parade, which is such a fun color. And then again, the front of one of the blueberry envelopes. So different layers just to pop it up and add some extra elements. And I love the red and white look. It's so cute. Well, thank you, Deborah. That's very sweet of you. All right, here I had a piece of the blue tissue paper that I wanted to use, and so I figured, well, I need to combine it with the blueberries. So this is another one of those tags that you saw from the boxes, or from the picnic baskets. So just like this one that we did on the front, but with the green at the bottom. So just, you know, a variety of different pieces. Then I thought I'd go with one that was a little bit more monochromatic, so much more of the blues profiled here, using the Blueberry Bushel cardstock on there. This brown piece here is actually one of the card bases. I just cut it in half and then stamped it. So all the pieces coming from the kit, the only thing you're seeing extra again is my cardstock. Here's another picnic basket. Now this is using the smaller side. So on our basket we have the long edges and of course the short edges. So on the other two cards that you saw, I was using the long edges. This one I decided to just use the short edge and combine it with the strawberries. So we have that one. Another Granny Apple Green, but this time I wanted to pair it with Blueberry Bushel. I love this color combination. I think the blue and green is very, very striking together. Thank you guys. I'm so glad you love these. It was a lot of fun making them. I spent most of the afternoon working on all these alternatives. It was a lot of fun. And if you are one of my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, you will be getting one of these alternative cards in the mail. So that's what I'll be sending out this month. So here we have a more simple card, just using a few pieces on a crumb cake background. And I just went ahead and stamped the sentiment straight onto the cardstock in the coordinating crumb cake ink. So I did say, you know what, that does remind me, I did use crumb cake, obviously, and Blueberry Bushel, so I did use different color inks. I forgot about that. A lot of times I stick to the color of ink that came with the kit, but this month I decided to mix it up and use some of the coordinating ones. So the last three are actually all the same design, but just the 3 different colors. So what I did, this is a Z-fold card, so oops, let me show you how it opens. So just like that. And what I did with this one was the 3 colors of checkers that you see here are the inside of the envelopes. So I just cut those apart and then backed it with the coordinating color of cardstock. And then I used the front of the envelope for right here. So that's where those pieces came from. And then I stamped with that kind of a barcode stamp looking on both the front and the inside piece here. So I thought I'd show all 3 of those together because they're basically the same card, just using the 3 different envelopes and 3 different colors. Oh, Paula, I think you'll like it. I think you will have fun doing your kit. So definitely enjoy that. So those are, and now I always want to go back through and show you, oops, see if those will stay. So let me just flip back through here, the alternatives really quick, so that you can see what they look like. And I will also work to get some pictures up. So these will be on my page a bit later. If not tonight, then definitely tomorrow. So you can see, oops, I'll put that one sideways. Ooh. So lots of fun ideas here. There's no specific measurements on any of these because it was just kind of play as I go. But you can see here the short versus the long picnic baskets. And then of course our original picnic basket with the 3 cards. So a very fun kit all around. And it was a really fun afternoon for me. Oh, see if I can get my camera back up here. It was a fun afternoon for me getting to make all of this stuff. And so, whew, there we go. My tripod is feeling a little out of sorts today, I guess. Oh yes, the plaid is really great. I like those. So it was a lot of fun to make these. So how about if I pick a winner from the comments? So actually 2. Let's see here. Make sure I've got all of these comments in here. All right, so the winner of the kit is Jean Hoffman. So congratulations, Jean. If you send me your address, I will send you a full paper pumpkin kit. And then one other person here, I am going to send this little picnic basket to. And that one is going to Diana Emond. I don't know if I'm saying your last name right. I apologize. But Diana Emond. So anyways, Diana, if you want to send me your address, I will send you the little picnic basket. So I think that's all I've got. It was kind of a quick and easy kit this month. Oh, I know what the other thing was. Paper Pumpkin is running a sale right now, so if you join, the link is on this video. If you join with me on Paper Pumpkin, you'll get 50% off your first month, and I'm also sending out thank you gifts to everyone who signs up now. My current subscribers have already gotten their gifts, and all of my new people will as well. And then I will be sending out all of my alternative cards to my Paper Pumpkin subscribers. So consider joining that, and then you can join me in late August, and we will do the August kit together. So thank you guys all so much for joining me. I hope you've had a wonderful Thursday, and be sure to encourage each other and build each other up. Until we meet again.